And let's begin lying down. And as we lie down, let's keep our knees bent tonight. Take our feet a little wider than our hips and let our legs rest in on each other. So we walk our feet almost to the outer edges of our mat. Let's bring our hands behind our head and lift it up. And then gently bring it back down so the very center of the back of your head is on the earth. Our neck feels a little longer. And let's extend our arms out with our palms turned up. But let's make sure that our hands are down below our shoulders. And then let's just begin to feel the earth beneath our body. Let's allow ourselves to come to this moment. Just feeling. Feel the heaviness of the back of your head on the earth. As you begin to soften your face, let's take a swallow and relax our jaw and gently slide our jaw from side to side. And then let's release and let all the tension you might be storing in your scalp release. As we move our awareness down our body, just observing, just noticing how we feel as we've arrived here today. And we wind up with our awareness down at the Padabandha, our feet as they connect to the earth. Let's inhale and open our knees up wide. And exhale, let's walk our feet into alignment with our hips. And let's bring our arms alongside the body, pinky fingers down, palms turned in, and just let your shoulders relax. Let's take a nice slow in-breath and watch as our lungs expand. Let's not struggle with our breath. We'll pause when we've noticed we've come to the top of our breath. And as we exhale, let's exhale through our mouth with an audible sigh. And let go. Let go of everything that's happened today. Taking that next slow in-breath, we feel the breath moving to the back of our lungs. Our heart's lifting. Let's depress the scapula, push the shoulder blades down, and let your chest open a little bit more. And as we exhale again, let's sigh it out. And just let go a little bit more. On the next in-breath, let's extend both arms overhead, thumbs coming to the earth, and reach and stretch through your fingertips. Just keep lengthening. As we exhale, we'll turn our palms and slowly place the arms back down at our sides. Inhaling, let's draw the right leg in. We'll lift our chest up perhaps and extend and lengthen out through our left leg. Dorsiflexion and both ankles, toes up to the sky. Let's inhale and draw the left leg in. And as we draw both leg in, we'll extend and reach through the right heel. Now let's begin to move with our breath. Take your time and just experience each movement, each breath coming to the edge of your stretch. Not pressing too far as we warm up. And let's even it out now. And then we'll draw both knees in. If your head's up, let's relax it down. And let your shoulders get heavy again, and let's gently rock side to side. Let's bring our knees above the hips now and extend our arms out, palms and fingertips anchoring us down. Feel both shoulder blades on the mat. As we inhale, let's take the whole in-breath to float our legs just halfway to the earth on the right. So we're still inhaling our way. We pause halfway, left shoulder and hand anchoring. On the exhalation, root and navel locks engage, and we'll bring our knees back up above our pelvis. Let's take the whole inhalation to slowly move to the left. Same thing. Just going halfway to the earth. Stay in control. Feel the right shoulder and hand anchoring you. And as we exhale, let's engage root and navel and come back up. Now inhaling, let's float all the way to the right. Just come down to skim the earth, left shoulder and hand anchoring down. On the out breath, let's slowly come back up to the top, warming up the center of our bodies. Inhaling, we'll slowly float to the left. Take your time, resisting gravity. Feel that strength and power. Exhale, let's come back up. Now let's extend our left heel up, knees and thighs together, dorsiflexion in our ankles. And inhale, slowly take your legs over to the right. Left hand and shoulder anchor, just pause. Find the energy pressing through your heel. Exhaling, navel in to come back up. Let's switch sides. Inhaling, we'll slowly let our legs drift to the left. Right shoulder, right hand anchoring us down. And exhale, let's come back up. And let's hug both knees in now and lift our chest up towards the legs, if that feels okay in our neck. Let's inhale and rock back on our shoulders, and exhale, rock up, no feet touching. Heels come out straight in front of our knees. We might extend our arms out to the sides. And inhale, lift up next to your ears. Exhaling, let's bring our hands behind the legs now. Pull your toes in and open your knees up wide. Inhaling, let's extend arms and legs at the same angle. Exhaling, hug it in. Let's do this 2 more times. Keep lifting out of your lower back. Oops. And let's put our feet back on the mat. Inhale, we'll lift. Find Venus Mudra now, Charlie's Angels Mudra. Let's open up our thighs and exhale, hollow out our belly and wave through. Lengthen through your crown and the tips of your fingers. Inhale, pull your navel in. Lift your front ribs. Let's come back up, bring our knees back together, and we might float our legs up. Let's tap our toes down. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhaling, hip hinge, wave through. Let's plant our hands on the earth now and let our head get heavy, let our shoulders get heavy, and maybe we'll just gently sway, move from the side ribs. Pull your ribs one way and then the other. Just begin to move your body in a way that feels right. And when you're ready, let's sit back up. Let's cross our ankles now and move on to all fours. Finding those starfish hands, spreading our fingers wide. Finding power and strength as we draw energy up through our arms. Let's hug the shoulder blades down on our back and lift our navel and find a nice long spine. Inhaling, let's tilt our tail up and lift your chest and look forward. Open your collarbones, so bend your elbows a little bit here. Exhaling, beginning at the tail, we'll hollow out the belly and move into a tall cat tuck. Gaze at our legs. Stay here with your head and shoulders. Inhale, lift your tail. Begin to shine your heart forward, look forward. Exhaling, root the tail under and hollow out, moving back to your nice tall cat. Let's do this a few more times. Move in a way that feels right to your body. Moving with your breath. We'll do this and then meet in cat pose. Scooping and hollowing out our belly. Let's sway our hips a little bit from side to side. Or begin to circle our hips now. No right or wrong way to do this. Move your body. What feels good, press through. And then let's slowly make our way to child's pose. Extended child's pose, hands out in front of us on the mat. We might be in puppy dog, our hips might be up in the air. Find a comfortable position as you pull the shoulder blades flat on your back. So think about pushing your fingertips down, press your armpits down and energize. Find a big inhalation. Exhaling, let's lift our chest, bring our shoulders forward, spin the inside of our elbows forward, keep the hips lifted as we lower our heart a little bit. On the exhalation, let's stretch back, draw your navel in and sink. Inhaling, active fingertips. Bring your shoulders forward. We want our elbows pretty much stacked over our wrists as we lower our heart a little bit. Exhaling, moving with our breath. Again, now warming up our shoulders, warming up our arms. We have the option, of course, to lift our right leg. And we'll slide back to extend that child's pose. And one more time, and maybe we choose to lift our left leg. And let's put our knee back down and settle down here. Take a nice big in breath. As we lift our chest, let's slide our hips to the right and walk our hands off to the left. And walk your right hand out just a little bit more. Let your right hip sink towards the earth a little bit more. And let's take some nice spacious breaths into this right side body. Keep your jaw relaxed. And when you're ready, we'll walk our hands back to the center. We'll lift our chest, slide your hips to the left, and let's walk our hands way over to the right. Left hand walking out a little bit more and create that space. Breathe into it. Let your hips sink a little bit more. Beautiful. Keep your jaw relaxed. Now when you're ready, let's meet back on all fours. We'll curl our toes under and meet in down dog. Chest towards our legs. Let's slide the shoulder blades down. And gently move your head here. Relax through your neck. Let's begin to walk our dog now. Let's come high on our toes, chest towards our legs, and then relax our heels down. No expectations. Inhale high on the toes, wave it out to plank. Lengthen. Exhale, navel in. Let's take it back to that dog. Let's walk it out again. Bicycling our legs. Spine long. Keep the shoulder blades hugging down. And let's relax both heels. Inhale high on the toes, wave it out. Lengthen to plank and lift your right foot. Follow it as you extend your dog. Exhale, moving into balancing plank. We'll tuck our knee into the chest and lift the belly, lift your hips. Inhale, let's lift and lengthen. Let's bring that knee and tap the outside of our right arm. And inhale, we'll lift again. And now let's take our knee behind our left elbow and spin the left foot flat. Extend out now to the pinky toe side of your foot and lift through the left arm. Sinking triangle. On the out breath, let's plant our hand and meet back in down dog. Stay here or wave it out to plank, low plank. Exhale, down dog. Slide those shoulder blades down. Inhale, let's take a big bend in our knees. Lift up high and wave it out to plank. Lifting up the left foot now. Follow your foot as you extend your dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Lift your belly, lift your pelvis. Inhale, let's extend. And this time, let's tap it outside our left arm. And inhale, we'll lift. Exhaling, coming behind the right elbow. We'll spin our right foot flat, take the pinky toe edge of our left foot out, and stack shoulders. Exhaling, coming back to down dog. Let's bend our knees, and kneel up. Now let's turn our fingertips towards our knees with our shoulders way out in front of our wrists. And just gently back up a little bit. So we'll take a slow in-breath forward. Exhale, back up just a little bit. Let your wrists stretch. Take it easy. And with our shoulders way out front, let's come up and circle our wrists. Let's come back to all fours. And meet in down dog. Inhaling, right leg lifts. Look at your hands. Come high on your left toes. And step your foot between your hands. Knee over ankle. Wiggle your left toes. Lengthen through that leg. Arms come next to your ears as we take it to a lunge. Sink into your right leg. And exhale, left hand under your shoulder as you breathe your right drishti to the sky. Exhale, circle sweep that arm, bend your back knee. Inhale, lengthen your back leg. Again. Move with your breath. One more more time. And let's hold here and bind. Bring the back of your hand around your low back. Lengthen your neck. Let's breathe that drishti out and bring our hand back down. Step your left foot up under your hip. Gently sway. Keep your navel lifting. Let your head and shoulders be heavy. Feel those outer edges of your feet. Inhale, lift halfway to your monkey. Exhale, plant your hands, step or fly back, down dog. Or wave it out to plank, low plank. Exhale, down dog. Let's extend our left leg up now. Come higher on the right toes, left knee to belly. Look at your hands and hinge from your knee. Plant your knee right over your ankle. Wiggle your right foot. Take a little bit more length in that right leg and lift. Arms up next to your ears. Sink into your left leg. Let's bring our right hand under the shoulder now and float our left drishti up to the sky. Exhale, bend your back knee as we circle sweep our arm. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. 2 more times. Take your time. Use your whole breath. And again. And then we'll come into that bind. Back of our hand around the lower back. Stack your shoulders, turn your heart. Let's breathe the left drishti up. Bring it out and step up, fold. Clasping our hands at the tail now. Inhale, chest expansion. Let your head hang, maybe shake it out a little bit more. Release. Inhale, circle sweep. Extend your mountain. Exhaling, hands come to Anjali Mudra. So now feel rooted and grounded. Feel the forward, let's lift our toes and feel those corners of our feet. And then relax our toes down. Draw that earth energy up through your legs. Hug the muscles to your bones. As we inhale now, let's move to volcano. Engage your glutes. Heart lift, throat lift. Exhale, swan dive to a forward fold. Walk your hands forward a little bit more. Bring more weight, more tailbone aligned with your heels. Exhale, fold. Let's plant our hands and send our left foot back on the mat. Lunge. Now let's bend our left knee. And let's come up to warrior one lunge. Bend our knee. Our heel is over our toes. Come a little deeper. Let's breathe our arms up. Hug your arms into the body. Inhale, let's lengthen. Breath of fire, come down with power. Let's let go of negative energy. Tongue out, let it out. A cooling breath here. And bring your hands to Venus Mudra. Lengthen your left leg, crescent moon lunge. Look up, lift your throat, lift your heart. Lift all of your back muscles up. Breathe into that left thighs. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, lunge. Inhale, create space and lift. Left elbow outside your leg. Press your palms together and twist. Other option, left hand under your shoulder. Lengthen to your crown. Release your elbow, hands to the mat, step back, down dog. Stay here or take it to plank, low plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, come higher on your right toes and step your left foot through. Knee over ankle. Now bend your right knee, root your tail. And come up to your warrior one lunge. So we're lifting from the waist up, we're sinking from the waist down. Bring our arms up next to our ears and hug your arms into your body. Feel that nice length. Inhale, let's lengthen. 4 breaths of fire. Feel your strength. Venus Mudra. Slowly we look up. Our throat lifts, our heart lifts, our back muscles all lift. Create more space in the vertebra. Exhale, Anjali Mudra and lunge. Inhale, lift with your in-breath. Exhale, right elbow outside your leg. Press your palms together and twist. Or right hand on the floor under your shoulder. Lengthen through your crown. Let's release. Hands back, step back, down dog. Moving forward to plank. Let's spin our heels to the left and find side plank. Keep lifting through your left side. Coming to the edge of the pinky toe edge of our foot. Let's lift our right leg up. Find a drishti. Exhale, plank. Maybe low plank. And plank again. Let's spin our heels right and lift. The pinky toe edge of our right foot. Maybe we'll lift our left leg up. Exhale, plank. Kneel down, slide back, extend your child's pose. Rock your sides, rock your shoulders. And when you're ready, let's come up to the front edge of our mat. Roll it up a little bit. And we'll bring our fists to the hip creases. Not the hip creases, absolutely not. Bring it back to your sits bones. Let's hug our elbows in. Inhale. Let your chest expand. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Lift your heart. And then begin to hinge back. So we've already begun warming up these quads. Keep your back muscles lifting. Keep hugging your elbows towards each other. Keep allowing your chest to open a little more. On our next out breath, let's come back up. Going again, hug your elbows in, big in breath. Exhale, engage the glutes. Lift your heart, your throat, your navel, hinge back. Can we bring our hands to the heels? Lengthen. If you don't get your hands to your heels, stay with your hands on the pelvis. Stay supported. Let's not just hang back here. We don't want to collapse in the low back. Take another big in breath. Exhale, let's come up and slowly make our way to child's pose now. Do a little counter stretch here. Let your back open up. Take a big in breath. So now we're expanding the muscles and the connective tissue. In those spinal extensions, we're opening up through the spine. We've got to work it all out. Now let's come up and have a seat. And extend our legs out to a wide V and rock our hips. And press out through the heels, toes up. Let's open up our chest. And remember, we don't want to drop our head and round forward. So think of your shoulder blades flat. Think of a yardstick from the back of your head to the tailbone. Exhaling, we'll hip hinge. So we pull the collarbones open. Our shoulder blades are flat. Our neck is long. We're looking forward. Energizing out through the heels. Exhale, maybe we can walk it forward a little more. Just take your time. Back of the knees pressing down, toes to the sky. Exhale, maybe we can take it a little step further. We might be at our edge way up here, and that is okay. Listen to your body. Find your nice active breath. And then when you're ready, let's sit up and come to a butterfly, bringing the pads of our feet together. We'll hug our heels in towards our body and lengthen through the spine. Let's take a couple nice strong breaths here. Now when you're ready, let's cross our ankles and stand up. Let's get our block or your egg. And let's move through our balancing half moon. So let's line up the pinky toe edge of our right foot with the long edge of our mat. And bring your block down a foot in front of your foot and off to the right of your pinky toe. Let's take our time. Left hand on your hip. Let's bend our knees. Exhale, lift your left knee up. Turn it up to the sky. Lengthen your spine, lift your chest, and then lengthen arms and legs. Stack the whole left side up to the sky. Energy through your heel. Gazing down or challenging your balance, looking up at your thumb. Let's look back down and extend our arm over our ear and point our toes. Lift the right kneecap. Feel the power in that right leg. Exhale, circle sweep your arms, squat and tuck. Roll your knee up, lengthen your spine, and open up again. Stack. Again, exhale, circle sweep, squat and tuck. Turn your knee up, lengthen your spine, and open. Find your power. Bend your left knee as we reach to the ankle. Hands to your toes. Breathe. Let's release and lengthen. Feel the roots in your right leg. Find no fear here. As you let go and bring your hand to your heart or fall over completely. That's another one for my bloopers. Okay, let's go to the other side. I seriously have some pretty good bloops. Pinky toe edge of our left foot lined up along the long edge of our mat. Leg out in front of you, a foot and off to the left. Now squat down. Right hand on your hip. Exhale, tuck your knee. Turn it to the sky. Lengthen your spine and now open up. So maybe we need to bring the earth up to us a little bit. Maybe we use a few blocks here, books. Maybe we've got our hand on a chair. Slowly turn your gaze up to your top thumb. Challenge your balance here. Let's gaze back down. Exhale, squat, tuck, circle, sweep. Turn your knee up, lengthen, and open. We'll take our arm out over our ear and point our toes. Find space. Exhale, squat, circle, sweep. Let's come back up. And then we'll bend our knee. And open up through those thighs. Engage to your left leg. Let's open back up again. Last time, feel that power. Left hand to your heart. And let's come back up. And shake your hands out. Good job. Alrighty. Going to eagle now. Let's open up our wings. Inhale. Exhale, right arm comes under left and we'll wrap here. So bend your knees a little bit and load into your left leg. Hug the thighs. Exhale, lift your right heel and your foot. Bring it across your body. And then hug your calves and thighs together. And find your focal point, find your breath, and choose to challenge your balance or work strength here with toes down. Breathe here, feel rooted and grounded. Open up your wings. And let's step down. Good job. Inhale, circle, sweep, and open. This time, left arm under right. Remember, we have the option of wrapping your arm. So find the energy in your legs. Bring those roots up. Load into the right leg. Hug your thighs. Lift the left foot. Come over for a kickstand or wrap your calves and thighs. Find your focal point. Get your shoulders away from your ears. And challenge. Use that counter pressure. Feel strong, rooted, grounded. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, open. Exhale, step down. Good job. All right, let's take a few minutes for your inversion. So for some of you, you're going to want to go over to the wall for a headstand or a handstand, forearm stand. Some of us might choose bridge. Squeezing the glutes and lifting. Others of us might choose to go into a shoulder stand or move to plow. So do something to turn your world upside down, reverse your blood flow, and reverse your view of the world. Two more minutes. Practicing inversion every day is just so healthy for us. When you're ready, let's slowly bring ourselves back down to the floor, to the earth, and lay down again supine. So let's bring our right ankle above the left knee now and turn our knee out. Right hand on the inner thigh to help our hip open. Let's bring our fingertips behind our head. Keep your elbows open, chest wide open. Inhale. Exhale, keep your gaze on the ceiling above you and lift your chest. Inhale, lower a little bit. Exhale, lift. Navel pulls in. So work it on the edge of your breath. Don't pull your head. If you want to, you could lift your left foot. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Take it easy. Don't push or force. Exhale. Maybe rolling our tail gently off the mat. And we'll do this one more time. Let's lay our head down, wrap our arms around our right leg, all the way around our knee, and hug it in. Lift your left leg and just feel that deeper stretch through the hip as the knee draws in towards our armpit, our right foot presses away. And now let's switch sides. We'll bring our left ankle above the right knee. Left hand on the inner thigh to open that hip up a little more. We're not pushing it. We're not forcing. We're encouraging. Exhale, we'll lift our right foot. And let's bring it back down because I got ahead of myself. Let's bring our fingertips behind our head. Keep your elbows wide open, chest open. Big in breath. Exhale, root and navel engage, lift your chest. So don't pull on your head. Inhale, lower a little bit, exhale up. Use your breath. Feel that navel pulling in, find that action. Blow it out. Now maybe we lift that right knee. A little rocking motion. Keep your elbows wide. Don't pull on your head. Support it. Two more. And we'll put that right foot down and wrap our arms around the left leg. Draw your knee in towards the armpit and then lift your right foot up again. Just breathe into that sensation. And let's put our feet on the floor. Let's get our blocks or our eggs or whatever we have and bring them underneath our tailbone. Walk your shoulders away, let your back get long, and then walk your legs out and breathe your arms into kind of a tree position, goalpost position. So palms are turned up, and then just let everything melt. Breathe into your hip flexors. Feel all that length down the front line of your body. Remember, if we do a lot of sitting during the day, we get tight in this front line of our body. It causes back pain. We open up the front now. Let's place our hands on the earth. Make sure your block feels good. Tuck your knees in and lift your legs up in the air. And again, let's point and flex our ankles. Find a little bit of a more rapid pace. Let these ankles be the pump for our lymph. And let's press up through our heels, really energize. Let's shake our legs out. And heel press. Let's shake it out. Heel press up. One more. Shake, 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 shake. And press through your heels. Feel and connect to the energy moving through your body. Aware that we are energy beings. Let's tuck the knees in and bring our feet to the mat. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips to bridge. Slide your tool out and slowly release one vertebra at a time to the mat. Let's hug our knees in. Reach for the toes. Keep your shoulders and head down. Happy baby. Knees draw down outside of our body. Gently rock if you want to. Hold here, extend out to wide-legged big toe hold, or slide your hands down your legs. And let's bring it all together. Bend our knees and bring our feet back to the mat. Feet to the outer edges of our mat. Let's do a little rock and roll side to side here a couple times. Let your top leg get heavier. Take your gaze in the opposite direction. And when you are ready, let's get ready for Shavasana. So, oops. No, we're not. I thought we had a 5:30 start. Get back up on your feet. Okay. All right, let's come to mountain pose. Surprise, surprise. I thought time went awfully fast. So let's go for another balance, shall we? Let's go into Warrior 3. Let's begin with hands at Anjali Mudra. Find those roots. Feel the power and energy in your legs. Now load into your right leg and tap your left toes back. Navel lift. We stay long and strong. Lift your left foot and press through your heel. So as we press through our heel, remember, moving is from the crown to the heel. It's as if we're one unit, and we hinge from the right hip crease. We keep our chest and both hip bones square to the floor. Now we might begin to pulse our right leg, if we want to. And then just hold. And then bend your knee, bring your hands to the earth. Lift your left toes up in the air as high as you can as you bring your chin towards your shin. Exhale, squat and tuck. Inhale, lengthen into that balancing split again. Exhale, squat, tuck. Let's inhale up. Walk your hands closer to your right foot. Right hand to the ankle, behind your calf, or have no fear. Find the drishti, find your power, and breathe both arms up to the sky. And hands down, step down. Let's squat and come back up. Good job. All right, let's do this on the other side. Anjali Mudra. So when we bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra, there's energy between the fingertips, a little puff of air between our palms. Let's grow those roots. Feel strong in your mountain. Lift from the waist. Feel grounded from the hips down. Let's load left and tap our right toes back. Keep in mind, left knee keeps a softness. When you're ready, we'll lift our right foot and press through our heel. And we just get the sensation of this long line of energy. Then we'll begin to hinge at our hip crease. Keeping both shoulders, both sides of the chest, both hip bones square. Breathe. Relax your jaw. We could begin pulsing this left leg if you want to. Hold it. Bend your knee, hands to the earth, balance your split, reach your right leg up. Keep reaching through your toes. Exhale, let's squat and tuck. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, squat, tuck. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Here we go. Walk your hands towards your foot. Left hand to the ankle, behind your calf. Or let go of fear. Find a focal point and both arms up to the sky. If only for a moment. Good deal. Let's come back up. All right. Let's find our mountain stance. Hands at Anjali Mudra. Let's get into the hips a little bit more. We'll bend our knees and slide the hips back a bit and load into our left leg. Let's lift up our right foot and bring our ankle above the knee.
Want me to show them, dear?
My husband does not make a good rishi. Okay, keep your knees lifted. Slowly bring your elbows to your shin if you want to. Slowly bring your hands to the floor. Lengthen your left leg. Now if your right leg slipped down on your knee, pick it up. Breathe here into the strong left leg. You might have a block under your hands here. Now bend your left knee. Bring your hands to the heart. And we'll slowly come up and step down. Good job. Let's shake out that left leg. Okay, finding our strong mountain again, engaging. Let's load into the right leg, lift our left foot up, and bring our ankle above the knee. Now we'll slide knees, thighs, and hips back. Keep your spine long. We might pulse a little bit here. Might be all we can do to just stay here. Now, again, just slowly bring our elbows down our shin, or maybe hands to the floor. We'll lengthen our right leg. Lift that left leg up off your knee. Just hold here. Breathe into your left hip. Feel the power in your right leg and hip. Now bend your right knee. Look forward a little bit. Find your power. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Let's slowly come up and step down. Nice. Shake it out. Let's lie down prone on our bellies. Whoa. Remember to hydrate when you need it. All right. Let's work our way through our spine. So we can bring our third eye to the earth. Let's turn our palms up. Hands resting next to our hips. And bring the center of our forehead onto the mat. Feel your nice long neck here. Follow your breath. You take that nice full-in breath. Feel your whole body expanding into the earth. Exhaling, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Feel the front body lifting from the earth. Engage your glutes and float your chest and your legs up. Look straight down at the floor. Reach your fingertips back towards your toes. So think of lengthening from the pelvis, lengthening through the crown. Find space, lengthening through your toes, everything engaged. Take a couple more breaths here. And then we'll float down. Let's place our hands next to our chest. Prepare next to move into up dog. Take a nice full breath in. As we exhale, we'll hug our elbows in, pull the shoulders away from our ears, engage the glutes, and begin to lift your head. Just your head, then lift your chest, but don't use your arms to do that. Hold here. Now activate your Hasta Bandha, press into your hands and lift. Let your hips be heavy. Open your collarbones. Look to the right. Look to the left. Come back to the front, look up, and gently look down. Let's come back, look straight ahead, Exhale, let's wave it all the way down. And now bring our fingertips in front of our shoulders. Elbows hugging the side body. Head resting down for a cleansing breath. Breathe all the way down to your toes with this inhalation. Exhaling, root and navel, engage the glutes. And lift upper and lower body. Now our gaze is straight down. Lift your hands up and take your arms straight out to the sides, palms down. Lift your chest a little more. Maybe we'll take our arms out next to our ears now. That's only if we don't have something aggravating going on in our lower back. In that case, we've got our hands reaching back towards the feet, or maybe our hands are still on the mat. Let's take another big breath here. And exhale. Bring your right ear down, turn your toes in and turn your heels out. And then lift your head and bring your left ear down. Let's come back to the front now, moving to Sphinx. Bringing our elbows under our shoulders. Spread the fingers wide and then look forward. Really open your collarbones, shine your heart forward. Hips are nice and heavy. Now press into your fingertips and find a little more spinal extension. Open your collarbones, slide the shoulder blades down. Now close your eyes and watch that breath. Watch as the breath moves through the whole front line of your body. Feel the action. Deep, deep, deep. You feel it along the sides of your spine here as we exhale. Welcome to your psoas. Let's take one more breath. Exhaling now, we'll lower our elbows. If you want to, we'll curl our toes under and lift to a forearm plank. We can bicycle our knees a little bit, but keep your belly lifted, keep your hips high. Not high, but aligned with your shoulders. Let's just find our plank. Hold here, keep breathing. And let's bring our hips down and press back up to our seal pose. Open your collarbones. That's a nice transition, that felt good. Let's slowly come down now and stack one forearm on top of the other with our feet in the air. We'll rest our head on our arms and let's circle our ankles here. And let's rock our heels from side to side. Let your pelvis float with it. And then release your legs, toes turned in, heels out again. Just hold here for a breath. Now let's make our way back to a supine position. Come onto your back. Let's lift our hips and put our palms down under them. And tuck our knees in. Now, we're going to inhale. On the out breath, as you think about drawing navel in, we also want to think about rolling our tail up and take a slow release down. So try not to be swinging your legs, just get your legs in a position and hold that position. Exhale, roll up and roll down. And again, evening up, getting our hips up on the floor. So using that transverse abdomen, bearing up in those low belly muscles. Getting that deep core line. Let's do this 4 more times. Now, if it's coming easy to you, bring your hands up and cross to the opposite shoulder. Two more. And back to happy baby. Draw those knees down, your knees open up, extend out to a V. Let's bring our legs back together and feet on the floor. Let's lift our pelvis up and slide it over to the right side of our mat and lengthen our left leg out. Let's lift up our right foot and guide that leg across your body. Try to keep your right shoulder down. Turn your gaze to the right and breathe. Let your right leg get really heavy. Begin to let go of sensation in your left hip, your thighs, your calf. What's going on in your face, your shoulders? Breathe, follow your breath. Find it to be nice and expansive. Opening up, breathing into tight places here. This deep spinal twist. We couldn't be this deep without the earth here as a prop. Let's look back up and we'll bring our feet back to the floor. Lift your hips up and come back into alignment just to start here. Heels, hips, and shoulders align. Now let's lift our hips and move them over to the left side of our mat and lengthen our right leg out. We'll lift our left foot and guide it across our body. And if your foot doesn't get to the floor on the outside of your right leg, tuck your toes behind your calf. Let's take our gaze over to the left. And again, think about where you're feeling this. Where is the breath moving freely? And where is it getting a little resistance? Where's you finding tightness? Breathe into it. Keep focusing on your breath. Think about your jaw relaxing, letting go of tension. Coming right here to this moment. Softly letting go. That left leg getting heavier and heavier. And then when you're ready, let's come back to the starting position. Let's come to butterfly. Pads of our feet together. Let your knees open up. Just gentle pressure, push your feet together. Feel that power. And then release. Again, in this butterfly, let's actively press our feet together. Feel the glutes engaging. And then let it all release. Let's bring the knees and thighs back up. Hug our legs in one last time. We might lift our chest. We might just want to keep our back and head on the floor. And let's bring our head down and gently rock. Hands on our knees as we find an easy circle. And now, let's get ready for Shavasana. Thank you to my lovely assistant here who let me know that in no uncertain terms I made a little mistake there. So let's begin to soften. If you can, turn off the lights, put on a blanket, just begin to let go. Just softening, coming to a point of ease. Let's find a position where your body feels good, where your body can just be still. Just letting go. Scanning our face now, letting go of tension in the face. Taking that deliberate swallow as we slide the lower mandible side to side. Our tongue soft on the bottom of our mouth. Our whole face melting, releasing, letting go. Scanning the back of our body now where it meets the earth. Feeling supported at the back of our head, the back of each shoulder, the back of our hands, the base of our spine, the Padabandha. Getting heavier and heavier, letting our bones feel heavy as our soft tissue feels lighter, freer, a little more open. Claiming our own lives creates fulfillment and joy. We don't deserve to be repressed or stifled. We don't have to let anyone convince us that we do. We know we can trust ourselves. We find that trust and that faith every time we return to our mat. We know what we need. We know what we yearn for. And we long to be free of limitations, especially those that we put on ourselves. What once seemed so overwhelming, perhaps creating and taking responsibility for our lives, wasn't really so. It was our belief that we couldn't do it, couldn't handle it, couldn't be trusted that made it so. We created our own prison by believing we were trapped and stuck. We became controlled by believing others knew better than we did what's best for us. We were afraid to take responsibility for our choices, and we gave up our power. And every time we come back to the mat, we know it's time to step out, to release and leave our prison of fear. We take responsibility for our lives. We take responsibility for what we create with our thoughts, our words, and our actions. We don't have to be afraid of making a mistake or doing something wrong. Because if we create a situation we don't like, we can create something different. We're free to create the life we want. So we claim our own lives, and we create fulfillment and joy. We always have been joy. We always have been enough. Just observing our breath. And with every exhalation, we can let go of negativity, of stressors, of anxiety, accepting things as they are and finding joy in all the little things in our life. So as you rest here now, open up to joy. What color is soothing to you? What color would represent joy? And as it comes to you, inhale it, fill with it. And as you exhale, let go of any negativity. Let go of stress and tension. Breathing in positivity. Breathing out, we release and let go of negativity, of judgments, expectations, real and unreal. And now keep in mind you are at home. So if you choose to just stay here and remain calm and centered a while longer, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, we'll begin to bring gentle motion back to our bodies. Stretching and wiggling fingers and toes. And when we're ready, we might rock and massage our back, roll over to fetal position, or we may have just sprung right up there, who knows. And here goes Dinesh. Talk about springing right up. Let's find our long spine. Let's roll our shoulders forward and up and back and down, and forward and up and back and down. Let's inhale and circle sweep and open up your chest. Open up your mind, your heart, your spirit to all that is good. And gather up all the goodness that you need today as we bring it down and connect to that place where the divine resides, God or whatever you call your higher power. Being grateful today for the abundant blessings in our lives. Grateful today for these vaccines that are being distributed to our healthcare workers and our seniors. So much to be grateful for. So let's give thanks every day, all day. See the beauty in the snow, in a little child's laugh, in a little hug or a kind word. So be good and do good as we open up to divine light, to love, and we hope and pray all beings can choose happiness. We can all be healthy, happy, and let's be the light and shine your light ever so brightly. Namaste. Keep in